I know I said I was gonna post a video yesterday, but I didn't. Sorry about that. I mean, I'm just busy. But I guess it's not exactly the best excuse. But, anyways, I was just thinking about something. I was thinking about how bad of an effort I was doing on the channel. I mean, it was the worst, but it made me think about something that was worse. Days in Hell. A show that I don't think much people would know, because if a lot of people did know it, they'd probably hate it. But we hate it too. The creators of the show that I wouldn't say put sweat, blood, and tears into it, because it's kind of just something we threw out there. But we kind of just thought about the history, or I thought about the history of how this show became to be. So it actually starts way back on the 2nd of February and the 3rd of February. I know this because the Super Bowl was that weekend. And, I didn't have any show to watch after, Gotham stopped airing. I mean, for their season finale, kinda. So, I had the idea of watching this one show named Timeless, but then I said, I don't know if I want to watch that anymore. It seems like a good show, but then I said, I want something that really impressed me. I heard about a very good show named Breaking Bad, and I said, hey mom, can I watch Breaking Bad? And she's just like, I thought you were gonna watch the other show, and then I was just like, yeah, I don't know about that, and she's just like, are you sure? Because there's people that, die, and then bad stuff happens to them. And she said that, like, they got, like, melted down. I remember in, like, about the 3rd episode, somebody, got put into a bathtub because Jesse was a little bit too stupid and didn't get the right plastic. And then it kind of made a mess all over the floor, but I liked the story. Didn't exactly like what happened to that man, but yeah, I thought it was very interesting. And cool. It just seemed like something almost like old, but very new, and like you really put some new stuff into it. It was innovative. And that's what you would call it. But then I really liked this show. It really just made me like shows more, because I wasn't too into shows besides Gotham and stuff like that. But then I remember a little bit while after that, in about July, in California, my brother showed me this one show named Parks and Recreation. And I instantly fell in love with that show. And then, in about, what was it, August 15th, around that week, I mean, that's just one day, but just, I don't know, it just goes with it, because I just remember that one day, one Wednesday, I think. But, I remember, oh wait, no, it wasn't a Wednesday, fuck. It was, a Sunday, I think. Actually, I remember the Wednesday, this was on the 15th, but I realized it was actually on a Sunday. And, I thought about this one thing my best friend Don was doing. It's pretty much my other brother. But, I just thought about him making this one book. And I was just like, cool. You know, and then I thought about, imagine if I got a BB gun. And it was, a revolver, a black one, Dan Wesson. And I wanted it to not have any, orange thing. Orange, thing, so they don't think it's a real gun. And then I thought about what Dylan was doing with the, book and stuff, and I called him up, and this was near the same time. I was with my dad, then we went to a car wash, He was trying his car out with a vacuum or cleaning it out. And I just called him. I called Dawn and said, "We're gonna make a zombie apocalypse show," without me really knowing how hard it is to make something barely even close to that level. And yeah, I just talked to him about that. I know he wouldn't think it's cringy, because me and him, we kind of gotten used to that, and I could trust him without thinking it's all cringy and stuff. But we didn't think it through. We thought of where we'd have it. We thought we'd have it on this one ridge near where I live. This abandoned place. It's pretty cool, but we aren't able to go there anymore because something that happened a few months later. But I'll get to that. But we started realizing as time went on, if it's two people trying to make a show on the levels of like The Walking Dead or Breaking Bad, we'd need a camera crew, we'd need a lot of stuff, and it was only me and him, and we couldn't film each other at the same scene. And at the same time, I asked my mom if I could get a BB gun. She said no because, you know, the world's kind of crazy right now. Shootings. She didn't want to think that I'd get shot by other people that were scared about that stuff. So I was just like, alright, but I really want something. So she said I could get a BB. No, not a BB gun, an airsoft gun. It was also a revolver, but it had to have an orange tip. And I was just like, well, we're screwed because we wanted it to look realistic. But the camera quality sucked too. And everything just kind of fell apart. And Dylan was coming over to my house that weekend, and we kind of just walked home from school. I remember just opening the package of my gun, and I was just like, this is pretty cool. It's a Python. And it was just like, so we can't make really a zombie show. But I brought up Parks and Recreation for a reason. Because then I thought about, what if we made a comedy show? Barely any thought put into it at all. The same night, we made a video about me and him. Was the father, he was the son. That was already a humongous plot hole that ruined the whole story just then. And I could bring up other things like how I was in the closet and somehow it opened when I turned on the light and you couldn't even see the string. But yeah, we didn't really go into it, or I didn't really go into it expecting like the world out of it, but I didn't exactly expect nothing. But I shouldn't expect something coming out of something that I didn't do too good. It's like if you did something that you didn't actually do too good, but then wanting a good outcome from it. It's like that. And then the next day, we made episode 2. Oh, it was the same. We had to not think about it at all. That was pretty much the only objective we had. I mean, pretty much, since we didn't know what to do. So it was just like, alright, Dylan, let's do it. I could already realize he was tired of it. You know, it took me a while, and I realized that too, but on that day, I said, let's do another one of them. On the same 2 days, we did 2 episodes. Just nothing. No script. Nothing was happening. We had to literally pause from one scene, pause it about 30 seconds to think about what we're gonna do next. Like, quickly. And it was kind of stressful. We really didn't want to get it wrong, you know, because there's a lot of ways it could have went wrong. And there was a lot of ways it did go wrong. I'm just surprised we didn't do it that bad. And then, about the 4 weeks later, I just remembered we did it again. And, yeah, the third episode is really bad because we had nothing to do. It showed. We had no script at all. We just thought about it instantaneously. What's the word? It's just, you just go snap. Just snap. And it's just instantaneous. You don't think about it. When you look back, you knew you could have done something better. So, yeah, I mean, I was just thinking about that right now. And how we kind of didn't really do much. He downloaded an app. It was like what do you call them? It was one of those apps that has a lot of memes on it, and you press on one of the things, and it would say the meme or something. And it was really bad, and at the same time, we thought it was hilarious. So we kind of put it into the video. You know, every time I said something to him, he wouldn't say anything back, just give me some soundboard of useless, stupid shit. So yeah, we realized that was bad, and he started playing some songs that I think, I don't know, it made me think that I was going to hell. I mean, it's called Days in Hell because when you watch it, you think you're in hell. But, yeah, I mean, seemed like it. But then the finale, the next day, notorious for just doing the same 2 damn episodes, at the same 2 days. And we did that. The finale, I didn't even think would be the finale until I was just like, okay, well, I don't know what else to think about, and didn't want to do it anymore, and I just went, okay, I think that'll be the finale, but I wrote on the description that it wouldn't, and then I realized, yeah, it probably should be for the better. Yeah, Dylan kind of killed himself in it, because I told him he was adopted, so yeah. Yeah, don't watch it. I'll just tell you in this video. I wouldn't be wasting really any of your time if I told you in this video, but if you watched that whole shitty video of the finale, yeah, that you wouldn't have fun with that. And there's also one of the big bad things about it. The plot was broken. Especially that in the end, Cody showed up, but it was Dylan with a hat, a sniper rifle that's actually up here, and, also a Nerf gun. So, yeah, his hat fell off, and we tried not to care about that anymore, and I kinda screamed. Like, it was a pretend scream in it, but I also was kind of pissed off in it, because it just wasn't fun anymore. After I heard the knocking on the door in the show, I ran to the closet, then realized, oh yeah, I forgot to say we're gonna have a gunfight, because he had 2 fucking guns. And then I rushed to my room, I tried to load it in there, but I was holding this camera at the same time, and, yeah, then I went to the closet, and I tried to load it, and it really didn't work out too well for me, and I got pretty pissed off. He came in, okay, this sounds weird. He didn't come into the closet and gangbang me with his, fucking sniper rifle that's green and orange, that's actually mine. But I went out there, I saw him, I went straight into the closet again, trying to act like at least semi-medium good. And then after all that stuff, Dylan killed himself. That's where it all ended. Back on the September 16th. So that's the story. Days in Hell. goodbye. For now.